headlines. Pakistan carries out coordinated drone attacks across Jammu and Kashmir, Punjab, Rajasthan and Gujarat last midnight. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee carries out Jai Hind Yatra, showing solidarity to Indian armed forces in fight against terrorists. IDPs launch stir against bureaucratic transfers, government failure to resettle them. Good evening. Welcome to Pm-Istv English News. I'm Sirbala Kangabam. Let's see the news in detail. Indian armed forces thwarted all attempts by Pakistan to target northern and western cities using drones and missiles last night. According to the headquarters integrated defense staff, Pakistan also attempted to target military stations in Jammu, Pathankot and Udhampur and locations near the international border. However, the Indian armed forces successfully neutralized the attack and no loss of the life has been reported. 8 missiles from Pakistan were directed at Sadwadi, Samba, RS Pura and Arnia of Jammu and Kashmir. All missiles were intercepted and blocked by air defense units. Border Security Force also foiled a major infiltration attempt at the international boundary in Jammu and Kashmir's Samba district last night, killing at least 7 terrorists. India has reiterated that its intention has not been to escalate matter and only terrorist infrastructure in Pakistan has been hit. Pakistan had attempted infiltration at 36 locations from Leh to Sir Creek last night by using around 400 drones. Indian armed forces shot down many of these drones using kinetic and non-kinetic means. In a special briefing in New Delhi this evening, Colonel Sophia Qureshi of Indian Army said Pakistani Army violated Indian airspace several times over the entire western border with the intention of targeting military infrastructure. She said not only this, they also fired heavy caliber weapons along the line of control. She added that the purpose of such large-scale aerial intrusions was to test air defense system and collect intelligence. She added that a forensic investigation of the wreckage of the drones is being done and initial reports suggest that they are Turkish Assist-Guard Songar drones. Wing Commander Vyomika Singh informed that in response to the Pakistani attack, Indian armed drones were launched at 4 air defense sites in Pakistan and one of the drones was able to destroy an AD radar. She said Pakistan also carried out artillery shelling across the line of control using heavy caliber artillery guns and armed drones, which resulted in some losses and injuries to Indian Army personnel. She added that Pakistan Army also suffered major losses in Indian retaliatory fire.
Pakistan is using civil airliners as a shield, knowing fully well that its attack on India would elicit a swift air defense response. This is not safe for the unsuspecting civil airliners, including the international flights, which were flying near IB between India and Pakistan during a high air defense alert situation in the Punjab sector. As you have seen, the airspace on the Indian side is absolutely devoid of civil air traffic due to our declared closure. However, there are civil airlines flying the air route between Karachi and Lahore. Amongst the other civil aircraft that you can see, we have highlighted an aircraft which is Airbus 320 of Flynas Aviation, which was originated from Dammam at 1750 hours and landed later at Lahore at 2110 hours in the night. Indian Air Force demonstrated considerable restraint in its response, thus ensuring safety of international civil carrier.
Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee too carried out the Tiranga rally in Manipur in connection with the nationwide Jai Hind Yatra held under the aegis of AICC to show solidarity to the Indian armed forces who are risking their lives in the fight against the terrorists by Indian government. Addressing media persons, CLP leader Okram Ibobi stated that while the primary objective of the rally is to stand against terrorism, the Congress party fully endorses and participated in the rally and it is not against any community. The rally held under the aegis of AICC was carried out from Congress Bhavan till North AOC and returned to Congress Bhavan. CLP leader, CWC member, deputy CLP leader, MP, MLAs, MPCC former presidents, ex-MPs, ex-MLAs, MPCC office bearers, chief of frontal cells departments, MPCC, president DCCs, BCCs, Congress leaders and workers took part in the Tiranga rally. Police ensured security for any untoward events. While speaking further, CLP leader Okram Ibobi stated that Congress took out the Tiranga rally to honor the bravery of the Indian Armed Forces in responding to the recent terrorist attack in Pahalgam, Jammu and Kashmir, which claimed 26 civilian lives. The rally demonstrates solidarity with the armed forces and reaffirms the Congress Party's unwavering stance against terrorism, he added.
Kanagumba Pakistan da laiba innocent amata sokna na ba or Pakistan ki military base amta sokna na ba tawba na tiba mada tangjabam laurga shelter laurga lairiba terrorist singdo madu maru phangna muthat kadabani haiba madugi pandam dudani we are not against Pakistan or against any innocent people. Koi terrorist haiba sidi India da washnu Pakistan da washnu Bangladesh da or anywhere mafam amada washnu terrorist ki thoksin haiba tare ko masi yamna inhuman oibase masi terrorist sidi akoi khangba ngamoi paliba government gi action se masi wholeheartedly akoi support tawi haiduna madugi tamakta da madugi Indian forces singdo maduda solidarity utpa oina akoi rally si chatsabane.
District Congress committees under MPCC also jointly organized Jai Hind Yatra in Thawal district today. Presidents of Imphal West 1, Imphal West 2, Imphal East, Bishnupur, Thawal, Sawambung, Kakching City DC and Sadar Hills District Congress Committee. Members of Women and Youth Committees participated in the rally, which commenced from District Congress Committee Thawal office, passed through Thawal Athokpam and returned from Athokpam Market to culminate at the starting point. President TDCC and Lukhoi spoke about the objective of organizing the rally.
मणिपुर की डिस्ट्रिक्ट प्रेसिडेंट तारा न सिंजरगा तिरंगा रैली में चलीबसिगी अर्थदी पाकिस्तान अमसुंग भारत अनि खनरिबसिदा अखोइगी भारत की लानमीसिंगदा पीबा याबा आगे ब्लेसिंग अदो पीनबगिदमा असि असिगुम प्रोग्राम से तौजबन.
Residents of Torbung Bangla, Waikhurok, Khoijumantabi, Pogjakhai Ikhai, Napat Tangjeng and IDPs from different relief camps stormed the complex of DC Bishnupur, protesting against transfer of DC Bishnupur Laurembam Bikram. A resident of Torbung Pausakhai Mamanglekai named Kaithelakpam Kegesana told media that it is highly condemnable that India has not taken any appropriate measure to resolve the conflict which has been prevailing for over 2 years. She also alleged that the inability to ensure free movement on national highways highlights the centre's failure to resolve the conflict. She then stated that the people of Manipur had thought that with the imposition of PR, peace and normalcy will return in the state. However, rather than making efforts to end the conflict, the authority is busy with transfer of bureaucrats.
Loinamak khangaba loinamak awana punamak uraba mafamsida disi saibna leibasidagi anauba laiba disi dunadi amuk makoktagi hauraganda amuk awana do puminabai phibamda tai adona disi saib akhangba disi saib se akoigi mafamdagi transfer order se kapiyu aduna transfer order thabiganu haibase akoina media ge thongda haijari.
The irate mob also raised slogans demanding revoke of the transfer order of DC of Bishnupur district Laurembam Bikram. Victim Committee Torbung Bangla, Waikhurok and Gobindpur submitted memorandums to Governor Ajay Kumar Bhala, MLA Kumbi AC and DC Bishnupur, objecting the transfer of DC Bishnupur Laurembam Bikram. The 5-point memorandum also demanded for their resettlement, provide compensation for their lost properties, medical provisions for IDPs, means of livelihood and educational support for students in relief camps. Governor Ajay Kumar Bhala chaired a meeting with the officials of municipal administrations, housing and urban development today at the conference hall of Raj Bhavan, Imphal. During the meeting, Principal Secretary Mahut R.K. Dinesh, along with Director Mahut N.G. Uttam, delivered an insightful presentations on the Clean Imphal City campaign, emphasizing key sectors such as municipal waste management, solid waste collection, transportation and disposal. They outlined the challenges faced while also showcasing innovative solutions and strategic approaches to address them. The team further presented a comprehensive way forward plan to the governor, demonstrating a commitment to overcoming these challenges and fostering a cleaner, more sustainable Imphal. Various subjects on smart waste management were also discussed, including initiation of a bioremediation of waste, waste to energy, renovation of Lamdeng solid waste management plant in Imphal West, and the development of a new processing plant in Imphal East District. People's Progressive Alliance Manipur has strongly criticized the elected members of the Legislative Assembly for their apparent reluctance to form a popular government in the state. Addressing a press conference today, President of Imagi Maira, Thokchom Sujata, accused the MLAs of failing the people during a critical phase in the governance of the state. She questioned if the president's rule has brought any notable change in the state's situation. Sujata expressed disappointment that none of the MLAs, including 21 who reportedly submitted a memorandum to the Prime Minister seeking the information of a government, have responded positively to the campaign. While 3 MLAs did initially engage with the campaign, Sujata noted that they later distanced themselves from the demand after a meeting with BJP Northeast in charge Sambit Patra during his recent visit to the state. She further criticized the lack of accountability, noting that no decisive action was taken even when a government was in place against the 10 MLAs who have long been demanding a separate administration. She further alleged the MLAs of quashing the idea of Manipur and slammed the legislators for their failure to unite amid the crisis even when the national leaders had united beyond political lines.
Tasengna moi sarkar semningba tasengna leibak khanba tasengna ireicha myam praja singsigi khanba MLA amata yaude haidana asi akoi di haininge sengna sarkar semba haibasidi akoi state ki subject ni hairiba pot sida su noi khara support to haibada akoi di noi gi haib lakpada akoi signature to we apote hekta putau to akoi di hana to ra leigre kaina adum ngata khume ngasi ke dobi gi center da dum chatoi no ba Congress ki sungai re moi MLA na tabraba opposition ruling laibado Kashmir gi fight country ani war to ko matam de ngarang moi phaminari adumai to da akoi gi sida lairiba MLA yankhai ma pan sidi kari gi damang tangam din no ba koi separate pa matara du di pa me na flax tam to na lairaba pot su assembly de gi magi ethics kai bi gi moi da punishment pi ha ba su pi bangam de kari no ba koi ni hingi ba pun si se drama yam to biran hu si yang ware chingkhong chinga da lairiba imai bel singa si ahing tumdri noi na ngasi no mai ka pa le pe har ga su mathomoi da apen ba potha ba mai ba mata leitri masi puna makse hana noi na khalu noi center tok tho lyric game amasu chingkhong chingya prajam gi lairiba condition se yenga kan da noi decide to sarkar semba state ki subject ni masi kaw banu masi kaw ba ta noi center hai ngai da noi ta sin noi loi mangan.
The protesting students at RIMS have stated that although the dean and sub-dean had resigned, they will continue the protests until the director of the institute resigns from his post. The students maintain that their sit-in protest in front of the new OPD block for the 3rd today. They said they will engage talks as a whole at the protest site and will not provide room for engagement with selected representatives. The students reiterated that they will not call off their protests until their demand is met.
Director resignation to pambane ba ado dean ga sub dean ga di hujik taw khrena tare ba ado khoi gi director je haidi main moina director je resignation to ba se pambane ba ado ma di tawdri ba hujik se ado dum pami huje aduga moina khoi je wari sana ba gi kawe ba ko asom da la o kholona ado khoi chatte ba haidi mana akhoi wari sana ba sana se haidari sida dum la ga sana ba pame aduga ma gi akhoi na khai pam jai je adum director se resignation to ba dunya to pa kem pam jante ado phangji phawa dum tawgi ni ko.
Deputy Commissioner of Thoubal, Pm-Istv, inaugurated the Patients Public Portico of District Hospital Thoubal, which is constructed through the MP Fund of Out of Manipur Parliamentary Constituency, MP Alfred Kangam S. Author, and handed over to the public today. The inauguration function was attended by Medical Superintendent of District Hospital Thoubal, Dr. W. Rohini Kumar, staff of the hospital and staff of District Administration Thoubal. The Patient Public Portico, measuring 100 feet in length and 41 feet in width, was constructed by the District Rural Development Agency Thoubal, serving as the implementing agency for the project. Speaking at the event, DC Thoubal Pm-Istv stated that to address the inconvenience caused by the relatively small OPD block at the District Hospital Thoubal, a project was sanctioned using MP funds from Outer Manipur Parliamentary Constituency, MP Alfred Author. The newly constructed Patient Public Portico was then handed over to the public. He expressed gratitude and satisfaction to the MP on behalf of the people of Thoubal District.
Masigi OPD kano mamang sila ko na Patient Public Portico ko masi pulap na foot chama hangba duga pak na foot ni pumathoy masi ngasi ekoi district hospital asida lakpiri ba public sing patient gi party sing gi damakta ngasi koi mayam da khusin nazare masi na ekoi hana nungju nung thagi matamda patient party da awaba leirambado masi na koi solve to ngamani.
Meanwhile, Hannah Kamei took charge as Deputy Commissioner Thoubal today from the outgoing DC A. Subhash. Speaking to the district level officers during a program held at the conference hall of DC office Thoubal, outgoing DC Subhash said during his tenure as DC for more than 3 years, he has done for the development of the district at his best capacity. He thanked the district level officers of various departments for their cooperation in executing the task. In her speech, newly appointed DC Hannah Kamei said, as the head of district administration, she will work for the development of the district. She appealed to the district level officers to extend full cooperation in executing the task assigned to them. The program was attended by ADM Thoubal B. Lokeshwar Sharma, Chief Executive Officer P. Bhavananda Sharma, SDO Thoubal, and Lilong, and district level officers of various departments. International Nurses Week 2025 was observed under the theme Our Nurses, Our Future. Caring Our Nurses Strengthens Economies by Trained Nurses Association of India and Student Nurses Association of India Manipur State Branch at the RIMS Jubilee Hall. Director of Health Services Dr. Chambo Ganmei, Director of Regional Institute of Medical Sciences Professor G. Sunil Kumar Sharma, Vice President of Trained Nurses Association of India Northeast Region Professor T.H. Nandarani, Chief Nursing Officer RIMS and Ibemhal, President of TNAI Manipur State Branch and Tangbi, and Trained Nurses Association Manipur State Branch Secretary T.H. Binodini graced the occasion as the main guest. Addressing the gathering, Director of Health Services Chambo Gonmei said, healthcare professionals including nurses, doctors and paramedics are the backbone of health sector. He also emphasized the crucial role played by nurses in the healthcare sector, including reaching out their services to every nook and corner of the state.
Our state is no lesser than any other states in India. We are also heading forward, we are moving forward, and we are doing our best. And I really appreciate all the nurses, particularly because even in a remote health center where there is no doctor, the nurses who are posted there, they act as a doctor. They treat the patient. They have the knowledge, they have the acumen of medical care. This is what I really appreciate about the nurses, about the people who has jumped in to care the people, not only for the livelihood.
President of Trained Nurses Association India Manipur State Branch and Tangbi, highlighting the selfless services of nurses in serving the patients, urged for a separate directorate for the nurses. She also sought attention of the Director of Health Service to address the shortages and challenges faced by the nurses.
Health is a fundamental right. Haidana Bharati Sanvidhana ꯄꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯙꯤꯀꯥꯔ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯕꯛꯇ ꯐꯖꯅ ꯑꯣꯟꯊꯣꯛꯇꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯐꯦꯁꯟ ꯑꯁꯤꯅ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯆꯥꯎꯔꯕ ꯐꯤꯗꯥ ꯑꯃ ꯃꯥꯂꯦꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯅꯦꯁꯅꯦꯜꯒꯤ ꯂꯦꯚꯦꯜꯁꯤꯗ ꯀꯜꯂꯤꯕꯅꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛ ꯀꯥꯎꯕꯤꯒꯅꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯍꯥꯛ ꯊꯝꯖꯒꯦ.
Professor Ahanthem Shanta, former director of RIMS and current executive director of AIMS, Mangal Lagiri, has been appointed as the additional executive director of AIMS, Bibinagar, Telangana. He took over the additional charge from yesterday following the directive from the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Professor Ahanthem Shanta was warmly welcomed at AIMS Bibinagar. Professor Ahanthem Shanta is the first from the Northeast states to simultaneously hold the executive director post at two AIMS. Curator of Manipur State Museum, Minashri Maidembam, inaugurated the 10-day state-level sculpture workshop at the museum. Eminent artist S. Joychandra Sharma too attended as dignitary at the opening function organized by Manipur State Museum under Department of Art and Culture, Manipur. A total of 15 artists are taking part in the workshop. Speaking on the occasion, curator of Manipur State Museum, Minashri Maidembam, highlighted that considering the need of supporting female sculpture artists, given the significant gender disparity in the field and to promote sculpture art form, the 10-day workshop was organized. She also hoped that the workshop will facilitate knowledge sharing and skill exchange among participants.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯥꯔꯇꯤꯁꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯦꯝ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯦꯠꯐꯣꯝ ꯑꯃꯗ ꯄꯨꯔꯛꯇꯨꯅ ꯑꯥꯔꯇꯤꯁꯁꯤꯡ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯑꯦꯋꯥꯔꯗꯤ MSKꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯋꯥꯔꯗꯤ ꯏꯚꯟ ꯂꯂꯤꯠ ꯀꯂꯥꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯋꯥꯔꯗꯤ ꯑꯥꯔꯇꯤꯁꯁꯤꯡ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯤ ꯃꯃꯤꯡ ꯂꯩꯔꯕ ꯑꯥꯔꯇꯤꯁ ꯀꯌꯥꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯔꯨꯛ ꯌꯥꯕꯤꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯋꯥꯔꯛꯁꯣꯞ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯆꯒꯗꯧꯔꯤꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯆꯕ ꯑꯥꯔꯇꯤꯁꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯦꯠꯐꯣꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯄꯨꯟꯅ ꯑꯃꯠꯇ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯄꯨꯔꯛꯑꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯥꯔꯇꯤꯁꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯝ ꯁꯥꯡꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯛꯄ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯄꯤꯔꯤꯌꯦꯟꯁꯁꯤꯡ ꯇꯦꯛꯅꯤꯛꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ knowledge ase artist mafam asida share tawminadna exchange tawminabagi platform adu akhoi museum na pijabani.
Wings of Hope Charitable Trust commenced a general health checkup program for the 35 families and 58 children belonging to the widows that the trust has been supporting for 14 months. The first phase of general health checkup was carried out for these ladies with the valuable support of Urban Health and Wellness Center at Sanajan Mastan Club, Moirang Ningthauleirak and Kashamthong today. D.H. Mahendra Pratap, the retired Chief Conservator of Forest Manipur, who is also the President of Sanajan Mastan Club, interacted with the widows and trainees during the health check-up activity. The President of the Wings of Hope, Lieutenant Colonel Manonba, expressed gratitude on behalf of the trust to the medical officer Dr. Shisi and medical staff of the Urban Health and Wellness Center, and also to the President and Managing Committee of the Sanajan Mastan Club. The trust stated that it is confident that other organizations and philanthropists will take the cue from the humble efforts of the Wings of Hope. Managing Director of Parafruit Products Private Limited, Khairakpam Sanayama, extended assistance of packaged drinking water for the inmates at Langol Old Age Home in Imphal West. In connection with the handing over of packaged drinking water at the Old Age Home starting from today, Khairakpam Sanayama said Parafruits Private Limited's Siroi packaged drinking water has been providing essential water aid to the people in various locations, particularly from the COVID-19 pandemic. It has also provided drinking water in the foothill areas to the people amid the conflict, which has reached 2 years and will continue to extend help, he added.
Forever. I line hingimagate, when Shiro hingimagai, I could make 24 hour supply to Lena. I will see you from the again.
Program Manager Extra Marks Manipur Aribam Chitaranjan Sharma and Program Coordinator Ningombam Ritesh announced that under its school integrated program Extra Marks Manipur will be conducting coaching classes for NEET G in every schools across Manipur. In a press meet held at Manipur Press Club, the duo informed that the coaching classes will be organized for students of 8th standard and higher classes including position holders. They said minimum amount will be collected from the students for charges, and an examination will be conducted for scholarship for concession. They also highlighted the objective behind the school integrated program. They added that extra marks Manipur's vision is to ensure the students have access to education using AI technology.
ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯃꯁꯥ ꯃꯁꯥꯒꯤ ꯇꯝꯖꯔꯤꯕ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯨꯜꯁꯤꯡꯗꯨꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯅꯤꯠ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯖꯤꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯏꯟ ꯀꯣꯆꯤꯡ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯀꯣꯔꯁꯁꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯐꯪꯕ ꯌꯥꯅꯕ ꯄꯥꯟꯗꯝꯗ ꯁꯤꯟꯖꯕꯅꯤ.
Livelihoods and Life Skill Training Center, Gunj, Guwahati. Office team and state partner New Life Foundation Manipur extended assistance to 8 selected relief camps in Bishnupur district from 6th till 8 May. The items include family kit, school bag kit, toys, tailoring and embroidery items. As part of the nationwide Bal Viva Mukta Bharat campaign, an awareness program for school teachers, students, local leaders and other stakeholders on child marriage free campaign was held today at Machi High School, Technopol, Machi, Technopol. The awareness program focused on child marriage prevention and broader child protection issue. The event was jointly organized by Foundation of Rural Development, Machi, Technopol District and District Child Protection Unit, Technopol. In None, the district administration and along with the district child protection unit in collaboration with One Stop Center organized school awareness campaign against child marriage at Charoi Chagotlong High School, Tupul today. The program was organized in connection with Child Marriage Free or Bharat Bal Viva Mukt Bharat. The students were made aware of the ill effects of child marriage in education, health and development and legal implications. They took pledge not to involve in child marriage and to support in creation of Child Marriage Free Bharat. In connection with the upcoming Mother's Day, Hills Go, in collaboration with Empowering Good Enterprises Maneda and supported by the district administration, has launched a heartwarming event to honor mothers in the region. Mothers passing through the Senapati market today were greeted with special gifts, including small bouquets and locally made products. The event, organized by Hills Go and its partners, aims to spread positivity and appreciation ahead of Mother's Day. Co-founder of Hills Go, Kosho Imeme, shared that the initiative was designed to honor mothers while also supporting local entrepreneurs. A special exhibition stall was set up, providing a platform for vendors, especially those without physical shops, to showcase and sell their products. A photo booth was also arranged to capture moments with the mothers. The organizers have extended an open invitation to all mothers to visit the stall and receive their free gifts. The event will continue through Saturday. And before we wind up, the top stories once again. Pakistan carries out coordinated drone attacks across Jammu and Kashmir, Punjab, Rajasthan and Gujarat last midnight. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee carries out Jai Hind Yatra, showing solidarity to Indian Armed Forces in fight against terrorists. IDPs launch stir against bureaucratic transfers, government failure to resettle them. Well, thank you so much for joining with us and good night.